separate studio space you have. So, like, what are some of the parts of your studio, Surel? Like, if you had to show me, I mean, you'll actually.
So I mainly have a studio rather than a. So when you say studio, your image might be like like glass wall with a recording there. So that is more of a traditional recording studio.
Got it.
What I have is a music production kind of setup where I do record a lot of live musicians, but then I usually will book another studio for that. This is in my line of work. Usually, I'm the only one who's working uh, at one time. So I mean, it's my studio is messy right now. I can't really show you everything, but mainly this is like my setup here. Like I work on a laptop because it's flexible, and nowadays laptops have become really powerful. I've been always working on a laptop rather than traditional desktop setup, because then I also sometimes go somewhere else to work.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to go work. I work with other composers as well, being a music producer. So I might have to just go pick up my stuff. So my stuff has to be portable. But as and when you keep buying new stuff and doing more music, it gets less and less portable. It becomes hard, but yeah, I still try. This is just a keyboard. Like this is I use this to record anything and everything. You can now it's possible to record any instrument basically in the world. Like whatever you think of is available as a virtual instrument. They're called VSTs.
Oh,
So you can just open up a software. Let's say I want to play a bass guitar, add a bass guitar. So I have a software which has 10,000 types of bass guitars that are there. I can select one and I can play the bass guitar on through this keyboard. It's called a
wow.
MIDI controller.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So any kind of sound you want, you can sample your own voice as well. Let's say I wanna say many people do that in songs. Let's say I wanna record like hey hey in a song, right? I can record that and it'll play here as a sample. So what's sorry, sorry, I got a call.
Oh, that's good.
Uh,
That's good.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much. I need a audio interface to connect all of this together. These are my monitors you call. So not the screen
Yeah.
in in a studio. These are actually called monitors. The
Okay.
speakers. So these have to be. These are not your regular set of speakers. These have to be calibrated at a certain. They are basically flat in frequency. What we hear at home, headphones and speakers, they are certain frequencies are boosted in them for us to be able to enjoy music.
Got it.
But in a studio environment, you need everything to be very flat and neutral, basically, so that we can add color to it. And when you're listening, we don't have the perceived image is very like transparent, basically. Yeah, and different. You can see I have three different screens because there's just so many. Like I said, there's so many plugins and everything going on at once, so
Yeah.
it becomes hard to place them all in on one screen. So I usually need three. Like if especially in film scoring, one screen has to be dedicated for the film itself.
Got it.
One screen for the actual software, the DAW that I'm working on. And
Yeah.
other screen, maybe some other editing I'm doing there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's another room I have where we it's a soundproof room,
Yeah.
uh, where you have to record the vocals and any live stuff.